It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Nice?
Okay, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He's in open space downfield. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. The Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. Makes it past the marker. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second. So they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Got room to work. There's a crease. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll bring it back looking for help. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Dickey. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Hammond. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll go to the jet sweep to try to get the edge here. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. With the catch, it's shot. Turns it on in midfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Red Raider. The defense putting points on the board. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
And he tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Morris. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on.
He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They're dealing with a second and long. Wilson to pass. Bringing the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Finds his man. It's Becker. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And those in-breaking routes, man, it's got to be trust. Trust in the offensive line to do their job, and then trust that you know your receiver is going to break that off and come straight down the line of scrimmage. Stay away from the defense, especially those guys that sit back there trying to look at the quarterback's eyes and read him. Nice timing on that in route.
Man, that D-tackle has an explosive first step. He shot right out of his stance. He was in the backfield and he was able to make the tackle for us.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with second and 13. Might as well stick with him. Not finding any running room, and I think that loss is going to give back what they gained on the previous play, and now it's third down.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all five guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wilson will throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And that one's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Moving out to the right. Turning it on. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Wilson to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Looking to get it in.
I love the aggressive nature there by the offensive play caller, too. He's not just playing it safe, get a few yards, center the ball, help our field goal kicker out. He's trying to move the sticks through the passing attack. Quarterback makes a nice throw, and now it's 1st and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Off play action on first down. Pulls it in. It's Carter. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Second and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Scanning the field. It's Hammond. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
And you can see the linebackers up near the line of scrimmage. Which one's coming? He comes flying through with great speed. The offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
Floating away. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab. It's Carter. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. And the Red Raiders have it with a first and 10. The run inside. It's Dickey. Pickup of 5 is now second and 5.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Now on second down. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure going right. Finds his back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And this is one of those things that are really hard to stop for a defense, man. When that QB starts to get outside the pocket, now I'm thinking he's going to run it. What are my rules? Nice job by the running back starting to creep back towards his quarterback. Now, listen, you throw it over the middle of the field late, it doesn't always turn out well, but on this play, big conversion. Nice job scrambling around, buying some time for his running back to get open.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
He tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Running inside. It's Dickey.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. To the air, it's Hammond. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. On a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's downed immediately before he gained an inch. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he makes the extra point. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book, 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellows, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We begin with Florida Atlantic taking on the Navy Midshipmen. And it's the Owls with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. They finally break into the win column after starting the year 0-3.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field.
Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. Took care of it himself. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Fires to the right. Pulls it in, it's Carter. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Sticky. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. And after that last field goal, they start this third quarter, finding themselves playing from behind. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
So now it's second and long. Wilson will throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marsh. Lowers up, and it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense. Ball's on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's why you hustle to the football. So many guys getting there, and yes, does he break some tackles and make a play, but the next guy flying in there, and he's trying to break all these tackles, but all these guys, and what happens? All this.
Snags it, and there's running room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. To the air on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Sticky. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up third and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
And that's a good job by this defense. I mean, they got him in third and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on third down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sticky. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Makes the catch. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Escapes the pressure to his right. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He got it. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he's going to bring this one out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's shot. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The Hoosiers can really attack on this second and short. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Pressure coming. Picked off. A turnover in their own end. And with the pick six. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They want to see if they can score the deuce. The option look. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
How about that, guys? That's basically a 15-point swing. Defense gets a pick six, and then your offense gets the two-point conversion. Wow.
He'll bring it out. It's Morris. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wilson to pass. Got his man on the right. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Richard. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. This has been utter domination through three quarters, and the stats will back that up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down on third down. That's caught. It's shot.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. Breaks into the open. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Wilson will throw. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Complete. Touchdown, Indiana! A great catch and run for 6.
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Quarterback making adjustments. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Thanks to grab. It looks as if we have an injured Hoosier at the end of that play. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on second and short. Running inside, it's Richard. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Pocket breaking down, and it's a sack.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2 and you got to protect him, you got to keep him upright, and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Let's see what he can do with it. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sticky.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Four receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. To the air. It's Hammond. Caught close to the marker. It's Johnson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The defense working to manage that clock. They used the timeout, 1:55 remaining.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Running the red zone, it's Joyner. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Joyner. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Timeout taken by the Hoosiers. They cannot stop the clock again. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Extended a little further. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wilson to pass. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand.